good afternoon, good evening for our guests and everyone who's joining us all over the world, and for the Philippines, magandang gabi po. Yes, I will be the one to be sharing our business preview. Hi to everyone. But before we go to our business preview, I'd like to share of course, we have seen the video and the explanation of our iTeraCare. And I know that all of us, especially for those who have used it already, have a lot of amazing testimonies. But for our first timers who were invited here for the first time, welcome everyone. Yay! Let's give a virtual clap, yes, to everyone who are here right now. And I'm sure those who have invited us here really wants us to experience, or before experience is to really hear this amazing, others call it a miracle blower, others call it life-changing device. Okay, so before I quickly just show the testimonies, of course, our main point is our business plan, and later on our Dr. Sigera, we will have a question and answer. So, but before I show the testimonies, I myself, I have, well, not really a first-hand, but first-hand testimony of my husband, because he used to have, you know, when we enjoy eating, you know, and of course, my husband is one of those. And of course, he usually have this experience of uric. I don't know if most of us are aware. Alam po natin yun, especially for local, for our Filipino families. Okay, and we usually, when he has that, he would really have 4 days being on bed and cannot walk, and would take, you know, popping a pill. Our CTO will usually says that. But for this time, when the device was in our house, he remembered. Our CTO happens to be our amazing close friend, and of course, a family. He remembered that any inflammation would be helped by the iTeraCare, and that time we have Classic. So he tried it on, and when he blow and use it on his legs, on that affected area, for 15 minutes, and to his surprise, 80% of the pain gone. Yeah. Oh, he was really so you know, happy. And then he said, okay, I will try to continue, and hopefully all the pain will be gone. So that's what happened. After blowing it until maybe a few more an hour, and totally it was healed. Wow, amazing. So because of that, he was so excited, and he told me, you know, this is what happened. So he told me, and I was like, wow, this is really amazing. So after that day, we were already calling all our friends, and, you know, really amazing. And after that, you know, we have a lot of testimonies already. I call it, me personally, I call it our first aid kit in our home. Of course, we saw the disclaimer, but for us, based on our experience, any pain, any, you know, headaches, or the muscle pain, we just blow it and it's all gone. So talking about more on the testimony, yes, so I will be showing some testimonies we have here, really amazing ones. And of course, we already heard and saw the technology and where it is made. And for those who have their devices, you know what I'm talking about. And for those first timers, I really recommend after this presentation that you really ask the person who invited you to get a hold of this device. Yes. Okay, so now, I will be sharing my screen. Let me share my screen, and so that I can show you amazing testimonies. Yes, there you go. Okay. Now, these amazing results of iTeraCare. The first one is Miss Susan. Yes, as we can see there, you know, this patient is paralyzed. And during the first day, you can see that She started moving her legs after a few treatments. There we go. And of course, on the 8th day, and of course, on the 53rd day, you see her already standing up. And this picture, latest picture with our powerful upline, Jasmine, our partner, Jasmine Baluran. Can you imagine the face of Miss Susan really radiant? So that's our first testimony. And we also have Bell's palsy and tumor. So as we can see that there's a huge difference after a few therapies. So this really shows terahertz and quantum technology has activated healthy cells and eliminated unhealthy cells. Yes, of course. And we also have Alzheimer's disease being helped by this device. So it relaxes the nerves, tissues, and muscles together with scalar energy. Wow, amazing. And of course, we also have rheumatism or arthritis. So I think this is the same family when I was sharing about my husband, the uric, we call it uric acid on the leg part. So able to close fingers after 15 minutes of therapy. So in this photo, we can see that she used our Pro. So we can see that there's classic, premium, and Pro. Yeah, I'll discuss more about that later on, the different kinds of our device. So terahertz frequency relaxes the nerves, tissues, of course, and muscles together with scalar energy. And of course, we also have this patient who's been paralyzed, and we can see the discoloration, day 1, the difference of day 1 and the day 5. So can you imagine? Terahertz frequency resonates with our cells, so it activates. So in just 5 days of therapy, we saw that there's a big difference. And we also have Mike. He's diabetic and had a heart problem, cannot raise his left hand without pain. But after 15 minutes of blowing, wow, he was able to lift his hands 80% higher. And of course, thyroid nodules became smaller after 10 therapies. So amazing, amazing testimonies. Yes. And of course, it helps weight management. So of course, not just the device itself, we have to also help it out with our health lifestyle. But here we can see that it helps removes toxins and excess fats and water retention through heat and powerful terahertz frequency. Yes, there we go. And of course, we had a lot of testimonies. Some of them are not yet updated here, but we can see that there are a lot of testimonies regarding weight loss. And of course, it also helped relieve skin disease. Yeah, so we can see that we have a lot of examples here, testimonies regarding cases for skin. So starting the iTeraCare, we can see the date. So from September 26 to November 24, 2021. So we all see these testimonies here. 3 years of skin disorder got better after 4 days of therapy. So amazing, amazing testimony. And of course, talking about skin, we see that from dark spots reduced 70% after first therapy. So we see before and after results, 30 minutes of using iTeraCare. So we see different kinds of result, especially for firm skin and improving skin. Yes, skin problem. And speaking of helping, it also helped our friend here, Miss Ida, our family from the Philippines. I mean, our Prife family helped her in her COVID recovery. So as we can see that she was admitted for 25 days in the hospital. Can you imagine? She was breathing through oxygen tank. But according to doctors, her recovery might take 3 months due to severe complications. But she discovered iTeraCare device. And of course, her first 40 minutes of therapy, she was able to breathe. Yes. And of course, finally, no more oxygen after 1 week straight. And then fully recovered. Yes, thank you, iTeraCare. And also we have breast cancer. So we can see that it helped eliminate those cells, cancer cells, and restore healthy cells. So within 22 days of therapy, yes. And of course, it also can help our our friends or families that has eye problems. So we can see the red eye problem after 5 days and 1 week treatment. We can see even glaucoma cases has this amazing result, really helped by our iTeraCare device. Yes. And kidney failure. Can you imagine with the example here? We have from the creatinine level of 7.18 to 4.41. Yes. And of course, another testimony here, we have from 8.2 to 2.8 creatinine. Wow, amazing. And of course, it can also help osteoporosis. Okay, so 2 months before the therapy, we can see a 93-year-old lady with severe situation, but after 2 months, can you imagine, after 2 months, this was 2 months ago, now today she can even do the track cycle. So she was doing twice a day for 2 months, and now she can even lift her leg. Wow, amazing, amazing. And of course, we can see that this iTeraCare, it went through radiation tests. So there are some people saying, oh, maybe there's radiation, but that as we can see, there's radiation with that machine there, but with our iTeraCare Pro, it has 0 radiation. Okay, radiation. And of course, now these are the steps of how, if it will be our first time, or even if it's not your first time, these are the steps on how to use our iTeraCare or where to blow. So the guide will be here. And of course, as the person who invited us, there's a blowing guide. Okay. And of course, this is how our iTeraCare looks like, the classic one. Now, of course, here in the Philippines, this is our local price. But of course, the pricing depends per country because due to taxes and duties and of course the customs, right? And of course, we also have other products aside from our classic, our premium and pro. We also have our 7 Wonder Flask and our Ion Shield. So more of this technology and more of the products, we can see it in our page. I believe we have links and we have channels where we can ask the person who brought us in this Zoom and really ask them where we can see regarding informations more about our products. And of course, this is an amazing, phenomenal growth of our products. And really, a lot of people have used it worldwide, and we can see our users and partners all over the world. Wow, amazing. So look at that, our happy partners and using the products. And most of some of the testimonies we've seen are from here. Yes, amazing, amazing. Wow, look at that, all over the world. And now, of course, this is the price for global, especially in America. But again, it depends on our places, okay? Because of the duties, the taxes, and the customs. So that is regarding our product. Of course, the goal is 1 iTeraCare device per household, bringing life to every home. Now, why would we want to do the business? Okay, why do we want to do the business in Prife? And now is the time that I will be sharing to us this amazing, yes, amazing. So if you are ready for our amazing business plan, can I see a heart or any emoji there? Come on. So that I can see if you're so excited to hear our business plan. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. So now we are ready for our business plan. Okay. So let's start our business plan. Why Prife International? We have an outstanding product, of course, and it has irrelevant competition. We are first in the market globally. The product works. Wow. Like like instantaneously, and other call it magic. The product is a necessity, of course, and it's perfect timing, especially now in our situation. We just had pandemic, and of course, generous, seamless compensation. Plus, the market is humongous. I really like the word humongous. It's really bigger than huge, you know. And of course, sorry about that. So excited. We are at the pioneering stage globally. Yes. So we have 3 packages. If we will be joining Prife and doing the business, we have 3 packages. So we have the silver, we have the gold, and we have the diamond. So we can see that the prices differs once again. So in USD, this is in US. And of course, in PHP, this is in peso. Okay, again, ask the person which country you are in, because the prices depends on the country you're in. So 1 classic is silver, 3 classic or 1 premium is gold, and for diamond, 1 pro or 10 classic. So there's no membership in terms of membership fee, but the moment we get and purchase one, we can have 1 account or business account depending on the packages we got. Okay, now our Prife business is really an amazing compensation plan, and how to join is very simple. Okay, basically, like I said, we just purchase a package and then we get a business account. So for silver, in peso, it's 18,240, and for gold is 54,720, and for diamond is 182,400. So you can start with silver and then upgrade to diamond. Now, every package has point value, so we call it PV. Okay, PV. So for silver, it's 200 PV, and for gold is 600 PV, and for diamond, it's 2,000 PV. So this is for our silver, gold, and diamond. Now, there are 6 ways to generate income in Prife business. So for starter, before I mentioned the 6, we have here on the right side the cash flow quadrant. Basically, this is just encouraging us, especially for those who are used to the left side of the quadrant, which is the time equals money or income. It means no leverage, or you own a job. So basically, it's money equals the income. So basically, there's no system. But on the right side, you own a system and people work for you, or people work with you. So this is the being a business owner and eventually being an investor. So basically, this Prife business can give us an opportunity, if our income is from the left side, to be able to transition to the right side, to eventually leverage with a system of having that income, okay, of owning a system. So that is the meaning of cash flow quadrant. Now, let's go back. Basically, Prife business plan has 6 kinds of business. I mean, 6 kinds of ways to generate. Number 1 is sponsorship bonus, and number 2 is product points voucher. So 1 and 2 is basically giving for starters. So like if you're new in the business, it's so amazing here, because whether you've been doing this kind of business already, or it's your first time, or you're used to it, 1 and 2 is for everyone that will continue to sponsor and sponsor and sponsor. This 1 and 2 is for you when you start the business. Now, as your group continue to grow, there's number 3 and 4. So every level pairing bonus, and then the group pairing bonus, which I will be explaining the details in a while. And of course, for long-term business, like continuously as your team grows, our team grows, basically we have the 5 and 6, which is the matching bonus and uni-level bonus. So it's very easy to remember. So there are 6 of them, and two income gives us a step-by-step process for our progressive income. Yes, I call it progressive income. Now, let's go to our income distribution. So before I proceed in explaining the 6 ways of income, this income distribution is income from Unilevel is 100% cash. And of course, for number 2, income from sponsorship, level pairing, pairing bonus, and matching bonus is subject to 80% cash and 20% product points. So this is really one of an amazing feature of Prife business plan, discount plan, because this is what you call one of the safety features. So it's really good because you know that the business plan will stay. I mean, it will be a long-term business, long-term and sustainable. Yes. Okay. So number 1 will be our direct sponsor bonus. Basically, direct sponsor bonus is 10% taken from PV per package. So in our example here, for silver, if you sponsor silver, 10% of 200 PV is $20. And of course, for gold, 10% of 600 PV is $60. And for diamond, if you sponsor diamond, 2,000 PV, 10% is $200. Amazing. So basically, when you sponsor, okay, very straight to the point, direct sponsor bonus is when you sponsor packages, you get 10% of the PV. That's it. So easy to remember. Okay, now, next to this, every time we sponsor, okay, for silver, gold, and diamond, aside from the sponsor bonus of 10%, wow, whew, we have product point voucher. Can you imagine? Aside from having that $20 with silver, you have $70 product point voucher. And for gold, you have 240 product point voucher. And for diamond, you have 1,000 product point voucher from your direct sponsor. So it means if you sponsor directly, okay, you have a friend or whoever enter the business and they got diamond. So initially you get the 10% from the 2,000 PV and another 1,000 product point voucher. So product point voucher, by the word itself, it's not cash. So it can be redeemed into products. Okay, so that's number 2. Now, since you've been sharing and there have been a lot of testimonies and you have a lot of friends who've been really wanting the product, and now they also do the same. They keep sharing and sharing. Now you grow your business already, and that goes to our number 3. Okay, number 3, income, which is every level pairing bonus. So basically, every level pairing bonus is 40% of every first pair in all levels from family and placement hierarchy. So in the example here, we can see, basing on the silver, gold, diamond PV, we get 40%. So that means if there's a silver on the A on your first level and silver on the B, $80 means you get 4,000. Okay, so the silver for the first pairing. So remember, it means first pairing. So what does family and placement hierarchy means? Family means you directly sponsored. I directly sponsored A, and A directly sponsored B, and B directly sponsored C. So that is called family hierarchy. But for placement hierarchy, you were not the one who directly sponsored that person. Maybe your sponsor, your upline, you know, and then the upline or the sponsor just place it under you or connected. It's a placement hierarchy. So the good thing about this number 3 is it doesn't matter. Again, hindi kailangan ikaw ang direct. Woohoo! Kahit ilinagay lang at itinulong ni upline. So even though you're not the one who directly sponsored this person and it was just placed under you, but it's under your genealogy and it is your first pair. Again, first pair, you get 40%. Amazing. So what is the strategy? As you can see here, for 1, 2, for 2 and 3, you can see that silver and diamond, you know, are paired here. But of course, the system will just see the lowest, okay, the lowest PV. So in this case, is silver, and it will be paired to diamond. What will happen to my diamond, Miss Timmy? Don't worry, because when the time comes that B on this second level will upgrade to diamond, it will be paired to that same pair of the A person who is already diamond. So the strategy is the fourth level example. It would be good to always have A and B diamond, A and B diamond, fourth and fifth. And the best part is, guys, woohoo! Yeah! This is infinity. Grabe. Sa Tagalog, walang, ano yun? Sa dulo na walang hanggan. Wow. It means sa kadulu-duluhan. Ayan. So infinity. As long as it's in your genealogy from your first level down, as long as it's the first level until infinity, infinity, okay? You can earn, okay, every first pair. Wow, amazing. Now, as you continue to put, of course, you've been sharing to your friends and you've been doing A and B, A and B, A and B. Of course, the time will come that your team will grow, right? Your team will grow in your A and in your B. Now, the exciting part is, aside from every level, remember, on the first part, I told you 1 and 2 is for you directly sponsoring. And then as your team grows, your group grows, 3 and 4 is there. Yes, this is it. The fourth income, okay? The fourth income is called our group pairing bonus. Wow. By the word itself, you already have this growing group, and it will be paired. Wow, how will it be paired? Applied from fourth level onward. So that means for 1, 2, and 3, of course, you have every level pairing. Of course, every first. Remember, a while ago, you will have that 1, 2, and 3rd. But from the fourth down, what will the system do? The system will combine your A group and your B. Here in this example, your left group and your right group. Okay? And what will it do? Now, the ranking will now have a major role here. Okay? What does it mean? If you're a silver, and silver, you will receive 8%, of course, for your daily max income. So in the example here, you will see that silver is only 300 or 15,000 pesos per day. I repeat, per day, daily. Araw-araw po, ang income na pwedeng makuha sa group pairing pag silver ka ay $15,000 or $300. Actually, hindi na 15,000 kasi iba na po yung rate natin. So doon tayo sa dollars, 300. Okay? So if you're silver, 300 daily max, $300 US. Now, if you're diamond, can you see it's so much big difference? 12% is the daily max income. So what is that? $3,750 US. So, malaki po pag diamond. So, dito na po may kinalaman yung ranking. So, okay lang na silver ka sa pag nagsisimula, pero pag lumalaki na po yung grupo, maganda na mag-diamond. So, when the group is really growing, it would be good that we upgrade to diamond. Because, especially on our fourth income, the ranking has a major role of our income. So, from family and placement hierarchy. So, don't worry, it's still the same. So, kahit direct or indirect, ibig sabihin na ilagay lang po, i-gather ng system, left and right, i-combine niya po at titignan po niya doon kung ano po yung for that day, that income based on your rank. So if you're diamond, so 12% of that whole PV. The good thing about this is the strong leg retention. What does that mean? So for example, on your left, okay, that's a strong leg. So meaning, let's say you have, more than 3,750, okay? Income there. Let's say there's 5,000 there. And on the right, there's 2,000 there. What will happen is, on the right, 2,000 will be matched. That's why its group pairing will be paired. So 2,000, 2,000, you don't have to worry. Dahil may 3,750 ka, you have the 3,750, 2,000 minus 3,750, 1,750 will be retained. Amazing! Palakpak naman dyan. Give a clap. Amazing. So can you imagine that's the meaning of strong leg retention? So that's one of the features that's really amazing in our business plan. Sorry, I went ahead of myself. Okay, very excited. Now, just to add on for our group pairing bonus, this is infinity as well. So hanggang ano rin to, kumbaga sa kaduluduluhan. Ayan. So as long as every day there's the system will see points PV on the left and the right, it will be infinity. It is infinity. Again, from family and placement hierarchy. As long as your rank, of course, your rank is the one that system is seeing, because that will be the basis of your daily max income. So I suggest if you're really growing and want to grow our Prife business, let's go for diamond. Yes. And now, as I said, we continue to grow our team. We go on our fifth income, okay, which is what we call matching bonus, or I also want to call it leadership bonus. Why leadership? Because as we can see here, the example, when you're already a leader, when I say leader, that means you were able to duplicate yourself. That means if your team, what you're doing of having this group on A and B, and you already have this direct of yours and doing the same thing. So meron kang direct at siya, lumalaki na rin yung grupo niya. Okay? So what will happen? Okay, what will happen? You don't have to worry because it's really amazing. The company is so generous. It will give us our matching bonus. What is matching bonus? Basically, this is 10%. Okay, from your level 1, 10% of the income taken from group pairing income. Okay, so remember the income a while ago? The income that leader or your direct, the one that you directly sponsored, 10% from there will be your matching. Why? That's his work or that's her work. Why? Because Prife said, thank you, because of you, this leader or this person was able to know about Prife. You were able to share. Wow, amazing. And of course, for level 2, you have 5%, level 3, 5%, and level 4, 5%. So for silver, if you, again, the ranking plays a role. If you're silver, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 matching bonus. So ano po ibig sabihin nun? Family hierarchy, your direct A, yung direct mo nag-sponsor ng another direct ng direct. So that's how family, you have sponsored your A, then A direct, A sponsored B, B sponsored C, C sponsored D. Okay? So that's what we meant by family hierarchy. It's from your direct sponsor. If for gold, you are gold, you get matching bonus from 5 levels. Okay? But if you're diamond, wow, up to 6 levels. So all first level is 10%, again, taken from group pairing income. So if your leader is having an income or receiving income of, let's say, $1,000 US, you get 10%. Wow, amazing. So let's go and share, because sharing is caring. Of course, now we go to the last part, which is, of course, amazing. The last but not the least, which is the uni-level bonus. This is both family, again, and placement hierarchy. So why is this important? So before I continue, for some of those who are new in this kind of system, or it's their first time to hear, because with some plan, it's usually just the direct, or which we call it the family hierarchy, and the income from placement. So there's some people who just want to do direct and would not have the time to help their team. But with this kind of compensation plan of combining family and placement hierarchy in terms of income, it does not stop us to help our team. So this is really helping this is really what we call the group effort. Okay, so now number 6 is uni-level bonus. So uni-level bonus is from our monthly personal maintenance. Okay, so monthly personal maintenance is $30 US with 21 PV. So product point value, remember? So every time our team, of course, would maintain. Why do we need to maintain? That's why it's called monthly personal maintenance. because in every business, we really have this maintenance, right? But the good thing about this uni-level bonus or this monthly maintenance, it is like a forced savings. Why? Because every time you click or just put it in your maintenance, it is not actually wasted. It is just saved there until it is combined together with your product point value. All of that, when it reaches 320 US dollar, or if you're in the US, 350 US, you can redeem it. Wow, you can redeem another classic. So amazing. And what will you do? It's up to you. You give it as a gift, you sell it, you retail it, it's up to you, or do it as revolving. So you see, it's not an expense, it's for saving. Really amazing. The company is helping us to also you know, be able to foresee or to really manage our business long term. So for silver, what happens, all of this, your personal maintenance, you get 10%. Okay, we get 10% from the point value. But if you're silver, again, ranking plays a role. For silver, you will be able to get uni-level bonus until level 10. But for gold, you have until level 15. But for diamond, yeah, go diamond, level 20. So can you imagine? You have 5%, 4%, 3%, 2%. And of course, for gold, you have from level 13, another 1%. So amazing. If you will be able to build the team continuously, like I said, 5 and 6 bonus is really more for long-term business already, seeing this long-term. So right now, the important thing is we continue to build our business. So this income, you know, this income is an amazing income because everyone having the same mindset to have 4 savings. And this is really an amazing income amount if we will be able to build our team correctly, of course. Now, to recap our bonus for bonus summary. Each package, as we can see, silver, gold, and diamond has specific product. This one is in USD, again, 350, 1,050, and 3.5. But for Philippines, it's 320, 960, and 3,200 US dollar. And of course, the PV is across the board. It's all the same globally. So we have 200 PV, 600 PV for gold, and of course, 2,000 PV for diamond. So for direct sponsor, regardless of the rank, it's all 10%. For level pairing is the same, 40% off, okay? 40% off the PV. So that's why the amount changes. For silver, you get $80. For gold, you get $240. And for diamond, you get $800. And for pairing bonus, it depends again on the ranking, 8% for silver, 10% for gold, and of course, the maximum daily income is 12%. Amazing. So 300, that is 300 US dollar for silver, 900 US dollar for gold, and 3,750 for diamond. And for matching bonus for silver, you get 4 levels. And for gold, you have 5 levels. And for diamond, you have 6 levels. And the product point sponsor, if you sponsor, the product point value is $70. You get and 240 for gold. And for diamond, you get $1,000. Amazing. So PV for bonus. So all of this is based on point value. PV means point value for bonus calculation. Now, why will we do Prife? The features of Prife International Marketing Plan. Okay, so it is smart binary system, simple and achievable. Like I said, it's 6. Not really hard to remember. Hindi po mahirap maalala or ma-memorize kasi 6 lang po. First 2, nagsisimula ka. Pangalawa, nagbi-build ka. Pang last set, kumbaga 5 and 6 for long term. Okay? And of course, low maintenance, long-term passive income, inheritable. Wow, that means, you know, God forbid something happens to the account holder, it can be passed on to your children or whoever you would want to pass it on. Daily bonus calculation. Wow. This one, bonus run at 12 a.m. So for example, everything will be calculated today. And by 1 a.m., 1:30 a.m., that's it. Boom, you see your income. Wow, you see your bonus in your dashboard. Amazing. And double for number 6, double bonus system, infinite levels of level pairing and pairing bonus. So like I said, sa kaduluduluhan or infinity. So that's what we call double bonus system. And lucrative income even with one strong line. Yes. So there are a lot of, there are some income or compensation plan that you have to have A and B, or hindi ako balance, wala akong left and right. I don't have a balanced team, or I cannot have income because I have a chicken leg and elephant leg. So if most of us understand. But here, even with one line, and you were able to help that leader, and that leader is having that income from group pairing, you can have your matching bonus, okay? And of course, fast capital returns. So what I can give example here is, if you will be able to have the device and you'll be able to refer at least 4 of them, actually you can get your capital right away. What's that? Yes, as the person invited you regarding strategy, but it's really true, fast capital return. And of course, get max income and high returns of your structure strategy using our business plan system. So please, after this, you're really excited, you're really serious about it, really sit down with the one who invited you, your sponsor, and really make sure that you'll be able to discuss how to maximize that strategy. And our initial goal, okay, is actually becoming a 3-star manager. So PV from your direct groups, from your family. So this is now from your direct. So what is this? You can talk to your sponsor regarding this, but this is really an amazing rank. And I believe for our recognition in Malaysia, we will be recognized if we will be 3-star. Yes. Now, why is iTeraCare really the choice of business today? Well, number 1, iTeraCare terahertz device is the best first aid device for every household in this pandemic time. I can really say yes, because in our family, it is so. Terahertz technology is a breakthrough technology. Yes, so much, because one and only one. Right now, we're the first terahertz. Law of the first, correct. Groundbreaking opportunity spreading like wildfire in more than 40 regions. Can you imagine? This is actually even last, how many months ago? I believe now it's more than 40 regions already, because especially Europe is really amazingly exploding right now. Hello to our Europe Prife families there. Yes. And of course, best opportunity with unmatched business plan. I already showed us. And long-term and can be your lifetime MLM. So multi-level marketing. MLM means multi-level marketing business. And of course, the perfect timing is now, especially now. It's January 2023, the start of the year. It's really great start to have a goal, okay? And like I said, this is, of course, our brother Nathan and brother Christian, Baluran and brother Nathan, our Chief Training Officer. He was the one who I was sharing a while ago, who told my husband regarding the device for those having inflammation. Yes. So now our goal is one iTeraCare device for every household, bringing life to every home. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. Thank you for listening, and blessings to everyone.